Hello and welcome to another Tuesday tutorial. My name is Stephanie and I'm the creative behind my prints collection. Today we are gonna create this cool candy effect on your lettering. The materials that we are gonna use are available with the Procreate app, but the background that I'm gonna use, you have a link down below that you can check out and download for free.
Don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications. A new tutorial will be posted every Tuesday.
So for this tutorial, I'm going to use the iPad Pro and the iPad Pencil. Let's open the Procreate app, open a new canvas, and let's start with our candy effect. So I have my canvas, I have the word already set in my camera roll. Just gonna go and grab it. So this is good. And now I will also have my candy background effect as well ready to go. You can check the link down below. You have this background available for download if you want to, or you can just Google it. So here we go. I'm just gonna rotate and increase the size. Then I'm gonna duplicate this layer just in case. Go to my candy layer and click Clipping Mask. So this is good. I'm just gonna merge down. So I'm gonna click here and merge down. And I'm gonna grab my black layer, my candy layer, and I'm gonna call it Positive. And I'm gonna add a new layer. Select the color black, drag and drop, and on my positive layer I'm gonna click here, select, go back to my layer and click clear, and this layer I'm gonna call it negative. So what we've created is a positive layer which has a black guideline of our lettering, and a negative layer which is the opposite of the positive. So by swiping right, the negative and a positive layer, I'm going to create a group. On top of that group, I'm going to create 3 more layers. The first one, we are going to call it white negative. The second one, we are going to call it black negative, and the last one we are gonna call it black positive. You're gonna understand why in a second. So on my white negative, as the name says, white negative, so I'm gonna select the color white, and white negative, I'm gonna go to my negative layer, click select, and then go to my white negative and click fill layer. So exactly this is what we want. The second one, which is called black negative, so the black color and negative is the layer that we are going to use. So I'm going to select the color black, go back to my layers, black negative, I'm going to my negative layer, click select, go back to my black negative and click fill layer. And the last one, black positive, so the color selected is black, and we are going to use the positive layer. So I'm going to select the positive layer, go back to my black positive layer and click fill layer. Exactly. So now what we are going to do on the white negative, we are going to go to our adjustments, Gaussian blur, and increase until we hit 11%. Exactly. The black negative, we are going to go to adjustments again and click Gaussian blur, increase until we hit 11% as well. Here we go. And we are gonna duplicate this layer. We're gonna have 2 black negatives, and you will understand why in a second. The last one, which is the black positive, we are gonna go to our adjustments, Gaussian blur, and increase until we hit 20%. 20%. Exactly. So now what we are going to do is decrease my canvas a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Go to the white negative, click select, and we are going to move to the top left. So let me see. This is good. We are going to go to my black negative, click select, and on my white negative we are gonna click on clear. This is gonna create a white underline. Now on my black negative layer, let me unselect a couple of things so you can see what I'm doing. We are going to go to the select tool and we are going to move this layer to your top, actually to your bottom right. So like this. And then we are going back to the negative layer, click select, go back to your first negative, black negative, and click clear. This will make a black line. And then to our second black negative, we want to create an outline. So we are gonna go to the black negative, click select, go back to my second black negative, and click clear. Exactly. And now the last one, black positive, we are going to click on the selection tool and we are going to move this to your bottom right. So a little bit like this to create a drop of a shadow. So on my positive layer, go click select, go back to the black positive and click clear. This is already creating a cool effect. So we are gonna go to our adjustments, the adjustments of our layers. So on the white negative, we increase. On my white negative, I'm gonna click on this N, and then we are going to go and click on contrast and overlay. The second one, black negative, we are gonna click here and the same again, contrast, overlay. And then we are gonna go to our second black negative, click on our N and click linear burn. We can decrease or increase the opacity. Do you see this outline over here? So less opacity, more opacity will create an effect. This depends on your background as well. We can come back and adjust, but I'm gonna take it to 70%. Then on my black positive, I'm gonna click on this N again, and we are gonna select linear burn as well. And this, what it does is, do you see the shadow behind my lettering? It's gonna increase or decrease the shadow. So I'm gonna put it 50%. Again, it depends on your background. So we already have this cool effect. Let me turn the layer that we work on, the candy, and you can see that you already have this candy effect. So let me turn this background, this color, and you have this cool candy effect, but we are gonna adjust this effect. We're gonna give it a bit of a gloss. So what we are going to do, we are going back to our layers, top of our layers, and we are going to create 2 more layers. We are going to select the color white, go back to the first layer that we've created, go to our positive layer, click select, go back to this layer and click fill layer. The second layer that we've created, this is just a guidance layer. We are gonna delete it in a second, so let's choose another color just for guidance. Let's go with red. So I'm gonna go to my positive layer, click select, go to the layer that we've created and click fill layer. So now on this red layer we are gonna click on the select tool and we are gonna drag to your bottom right like this. Let's go back to our layers. On this red layer, click select, go back to your white layer. Actually, I'm gonna name this layer gloss. So again, on our red layer, we are gonna click select, go back to our gloss layer and click clear. Let's go back to our red layer, click the selection tool, and we are gonna drag this layer a little bit back, but not to cover everything, just a little bit. And then we are gonna click here on the layer, select, tap on your screen, and here you have this sign invert. So right now it's selecting everything around my lettering, but I wanted to select the lettering. So we are gonna invert the selection. Click invert, and then we are gonna go to our gloss layer and we are gonna click on clear. See, it created this white underline on my lettering. So I'm gonna delete my red layer, and on the gloss layer I'm gonna go to my adjustments, click on blushing blur, and then we are gonna increase until it hits 11%. And then we are gonna go to our adjustments of the layer, click here on the N, and here where it says lighten, we are gonna click on add, and it has created this gloss effect on our lettering. And there you go, you have this cool candy effect on your lettering.
If you like this tutorial or if you want to see other ones like this, make sure to hit the thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel. See you soon and happy drills!